was a mistake, yeah.
And Twitter Freaks. We're going to begin with this one. This is Californians get free diapers. But at what cost? This comes from the Washington Post's opinion podcast interview show. Make it make sense. All right?
When Gavin Newsom says he's giving...
Okay, first up, she said Gavin wrong. But second up,
when Gavin Newsom says he's giving out free diapers, what he really means is taxpayers are on the hook for $20 million.
a piece? Gruesome Gavin Newsom at it again.
Talk about a nanny state. Last week, the governor announced a plan to give 400 diapers to new parents when they leave the hospital. Sounds nice.
Wrong! It's communism!
Until you remember that nothing about it is actually free. In fact, Newsom's idea of free might explain why state spending has exploded by well over $100 billion since he took office. Now, the program runs through a nonprofit with some pretty cozy ties to the Newsoms.
Oh, okay. So this is at least interesting. It's going to be like an exploration into how the sort of nonprofit industrial complex is a bunch of sort of self-serving, cynical individuals who are just well connected, right? That's what it'll be about.
Its co-CEO sits on the board of another nonprofit run by none other than Newsom's wife.
Okay.
That's when you know government is getting far too big. When
Well,
publicly
No, that's not really the conclusion I would come to.
funded benefits start flowing through well-connected circles. And here's the fundamental problem. If Newsom really...
The fundamental problem, the fact that the nonprofits are from well-connected individuals, right? That's the fundamental problem.
really wanted to help families, he wouldn't be handing out diapers because he wouldn't have to. He'd be boosting prosperity and opportunity. He'd be lowering the cost of living, dealing with crime, making energy
Okay. Oh, no, actually, the problem is that he's not tough on crime. Oh, okay. All right. If he locks up more people, the babies will stop shitting their diapers.
more affordable. He'd be tackling those day-to-day quality of life issues. Instead,
Those are day-to-day quality of life issues, right? Being tough on crime. That's the day-to-day issue.
Instead, he keeps pushing policies that make all of these problems worse.
Oh, man. Baby shit out of fear of getting their property stolen. I agree. Okay, I guess I get this insane take. Anyway, I want to shout out this video, which for 2 entire days that it was up, had 0 likes. We'll talk about this a little later, but for some reason, all of these organizations appear to be funneling literally millions of dollars into podcasts, like news adjacent shows that are being seen by no one. 628 followers on this epic Make It Make Sense show. Let's go to their YouTube. $664 subscribers. Debunked the Nordic socialist utopia. Under 1,000 views after a week. Debate, did we lose the Iran war? Honestly, I'm surprised they got 25 minutes out of it. It was just no. And then just silence. We won it. Actually, we won them all. Oh my God. NFL draft forces school closures. A month, it's got 56 views. Look how overproduced this is. 56 views for this.
Jobs and need to work, but the point
Holy shit, they got a casting couch. Oh my God. Anyway, I don't know, man. This is humiliating. They could never be perfect draw. They could never get 10K views in 2 years. All right, next up. This is genuinely the worst cold email I've ever received. This one is so good. The door wasn't even closed. This is genuinely the worst cold email I've ever received. This template will not get you hired. Your mother just passed away. Funeral arrangements attached. Hey, Finn, don't worry. Your mom is, hopefully, alive and well. Thought I'd get your attention, and guess it worked. My cold emails get a 75% open rate. Saw you're hiring for GTM. Here's a bit about me. Awesome. Oh, man. Okay, next up. Oh, damn. No. All right, here we go. Post-abortive mom literally left me speechless.
Are you here for an abortion?
I just got one.
How do you feel now?
Great.
You feel great that you,
Yes. I feel wonderful.
but you realized that was your child.
Was. Have a good one.
Honestly, beast mode. What can you say but beast mode? Was holy shit, dude. Come on. But like I understand this guy's perspective. That would leave me speechless too. It'd be like, oh, I've been defeated. Yeah, my bad. You got it, ma'am. Oh my god. Okay, next up. Candace Owens sits down with Hunter Biden. Interview airs on Thursday. Dream crack pipe rotation. Can we actually get them both smoking, man? Can we actually get them both smoking? Fuck me. I want to hear what these two talk about. High as shit. Hunter Biden will be rattling off his list of favorite Pokemon. Candace will be telling him the Pokemon are Jewish. This goes crazy, unfortunately. I gotta get in there. I gotta get in on the smoke sesh. The methamphetamine smoke sesh. Hunter is the exact sort of tender crackhead that Owens would fall in love with. We gotta keep CJ offline. Next up. Okay, let's do a little bit of corruption. All right, so Trump has sued the IRS over leaks. Okay? Trump, of course, is in charge of the IRS. So, in order to resolve this suit, he settled with himself, and here are the terms of the settlement, okay? The settlement in Trump v. Internal Revenue Service has created the Anti-Weaponization Fund, okay? This is a fund specifically designed to pay legal fees for, like, January 6th protesters. What else does he get as part of the settlement? The United States releases, waives, acquits, and forever discharges each of the plaintiffs from, and is hereby forever barred and precluded from, prosecuting and pursuing any and all claims, counterclaims, causes of action, appeals, or requests for any relief, including injunctive, monetary, damages, examinations, or similar or related reviews, appeals, debt relief costs, attorney's fees, expenses, and or interest, whether presently known or unknown, that have been or could have been asserted by defendants against any of the plaintiffs related to affiliated individuals or parties, including trusts, parent, sister, or related companies, affiliates, subsidiaries, by reason of, with respect to, in connection with, or which arise out of any matters raised or could have been raised in the case of the pending agency claims, lawfare or weaponization, or any matters currently pending or could be pending before dependents or other agencies or departments. Oh, cool. Wait, we settled with ourselves to make it so that we can never be sued by the IRS to collect our taxes. Oh, wait. That's awesome. So if you try to bring Trump to court, he can just go, don't worry, I already settled with myself that you are barred from doing that. And you are in breach of contract now. That's awesome. So hold up. None of this can hold up in a real court, right? Not going to like the answer to this one. You're not going to like the answer to this one. How's that law degree, buddy? Great. It's going real good right now. Oh, man. Art of the deal? I suppose, man. Is there literally any way to undo it? Of course there is. It would require someone to be willing to do so. That's just the short of it. No one's gonna. Oh, my God. Good. That's what I like to hear. All right, next up. Okay, this one whips. So this is a showcase of an AI robot making humanoid motions here. It is going to dance to Billie Jean. Let's watch this one together. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, trips a little. Oh, but it recovers. Look how advanced these are getting. Chicka-cha. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Whoop. And he's out. But the song is still playing. Doom, doom. She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. And they're up, and they gotta drag him out. They're dragging him out like one of those kids at the geography bee. Did better than me. He had a good 15 seconds, man. He had a tight 15. After that, it didn't really work. I won't lie. Getting up after the first trip is kind of impressive. Yeah, it kind of sucks that he face planted afterwards. What did you want him to do? Oh, my God. Okay, next up. Okay, we got to talk about the fucking San Diego shooter. So, new shooter PogChamp. They found their Steam profile. Dude, it's fucking insane that this is what fucking school shooters are now. Check out my Hyperborea Coffin of Andy and Lele edits. Out here playing visual novels made by absolute morons. Oh, dude, I gotta play Class of '09, the flip side. Okay, also, not trying to say nothing. Filtered by Code Vein. How are you gonna theme your school shooter profile around the Coffin of Andy and Lele and you're missing a Chivo? No shot, dude. Oh, my God. Steins Gate. Neon White. Needy Streamer Overload. We get it. God. Performative ass shooter. 0 hours in Hearts of Iron 4. Deltarune. I mean, Toby wouldn't translate it. Racists flock together. Higurashi When They Cry. 0 Chivos. Boo-doo. Snippets from his Steam profile. Cool, dog. Yeah. That's like, wait, that's like fucking edgy and epic. Wait a minute. Oh, boy. All right, next up. Okay. What is going on with Tucker Carlson, man? He can't decide what lane he's in. He's now decided that he hates Trump now, that he's anti. He can tell which way the wind is blowing. For a long time, he's had this merch on his store. Neocons are gay for Israel. The interesting hat. I mean, sure. He's had these ones, which go kind of hard, honestly. But he's just added these hats, which... What do you even say to this, dog? You can't wear this outside. You can't wear this outside, dog. Do you think it's like, he's like, I know a lot of people that are going to buy this one. Locals fit? What's the F for? Fuck. Fuck America. Great again. I will give you $50 to wear this on stream. So it's $35 to buy. I'm not going to wear this on stream. Are you at? No. Now, I could see Peeps wearing the low IQ one. That he's literally in chat going, I love the low IQ one. That shit would go pretty hard. Because what are they going to say to you? All right, next up. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw this. So Jillian Michaels, which you might remember from, what did she do? The Biggest Loser. She was on all those weight loss programs in the aughts. She now is doing like a podcast where she debates people. And if you debate people online, you necessarily blow past Sam Cedar at some point, right? Not too much you can do about it. Eventually, you will find yourself within the Sauron's gaze of the Majority Report. So they had a debate this past
Trump is
weekend.
the president of war. I don't actually agree with you. I don't think so.
I'm talking about Iran.
Okay, let's talk about Iran.
We attacked Iran. We did. We did not attack Russia.
True.
You understand? You're comparing providing defensive weaponry to Ukraine
is this a,
to
okay, so
literally
is this,
bombing another country.
My feeling on Iran right now is that we don't really know how it's going to turn out. So far.
What do you mean we don't know how it's going to turn out?
Okay,
we
so
already know right now.
I don't agree with you.
That we have killed thousands of civilians. We have expended
with thousands of civilians. We've killed thousands of Iranian civilians on the street.
We've killed thousands of Iranians, yes.
Civilians or the IRGC?
Civilians. I don't think that's controversial at all.
Really? All right, team, have we killed thousands of Iranians?
She puts up the AI overview in post, and it's like, yes. It's documented 1,700. I guess 1,700 is not technically thousands. It's a 1,700. Oops. Team, have we? Anyway, so this interview went fine. It was like really, I didn't watch too much of it. I watched the highlights. But what ends up happening is about halfway through, almost immediately, she starts like just what appears to be reading off sentences. And she reveals a little later, she's just been asking fucking Google AI how to respond to these. Like, fuck me, dude. This is the future of debating technology. You get in a debate with someone and you just type what they're saying in AI while looking at the camera, and then you hit enter and you go, well, I disagree because, like, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Oh my God. Why even show up? Just fucking put Sam Cedar against Deep Blue or whatever. According to my calculations, those 170 school children were enemy combatants. Was this a bit or was she for real? No, she was using it the whole time. I think she's not particularly embarrassed by it, is the thing. Oh my God. Okay, next up. Okay, we're back to talking about the weird amount of money flowing into these podcasts no one watches. On May 4th, the Washington Post won 2 Pulitzers. To stream the announcement live, the paper had to bring back 2 of the video operators it had laid off in February. Nobody left in the building could run the equipment. They walked past the New Opinion Studio on their way in. The New Opinion Studio was built with $80,000 in video gear. Okay, first off, I want to say this is a classic new podcaster problem. The first thing people like to do is for their pet podcast, they're sure is going to take off. They love to buy $40,000 worth of cameras and presentational elements. They want to get a good clean look to the thing. $80,000 in video gear. Its flagship podcast has 515 YouTube subscribers after 186 videos. That's pretty good conversion. And more than 20 episodes. Apple Podcasts users have given it 2.3 stars, the most positive review on record. This is bad, and the people making it should feel bad. Dave Jorgensen, the journalist who built WAPO's TikTok presence, left last year. His personal YouTube channel now has 358,000 subscribers. The Opinion Podcast has 515. A former WAPO journalist working with a small team has built more than 600 times the audience of the flagship new show. Bezos was warned by his own opinion editor that the rightward pivot would cost subscribers. His documented response was, I don't care. The piece's own summary is the only sentence needed. Bezos laid off the people who won the Pulitzers. He's funding the people who lose the subscribers. I just gotta say, like, how are you putting up sub-MBT Alestrals numbers? It was this guy? Oh! There is no way they laid off this guy. Are you kidding me? There was like a period of 6 months where this guy was in a fucking
You guys know there was a
scapable
rapture in
doing cute little bits about the news with the other people on the fucking team at WAPO. That's crazy, dog. I was wondering why it just sort of stopped after a little bit. He still does them? Well, he does them for himself, right? Oh, man, that's that's rough. Oh, man. 366K on shorts is like 10K. Yeah, of course. I mean, shorts aren't real. Oh, man. Not good. Not good, folks. All right, next up. Listen, if you're having trouble getting hired, I have great news for you. Palantir embraces the neurodivergent. Join us. I'm good, dog. I'm all right. They're so evil. Me doing drone tech. I'm neurodivergent. And also a minor. Peter Thiel loves him neurodivergent. Yeah, he does. Ugh. Rebecca, you could actually finally quit your job at MBT Industries. Hop on Palantir. Wait, yeah. Do you think Peter Thiel says neuro spicy? That CIA op who's like, I'm a cisgender millennial with generalized anxiety disorder, now works at Palantir, for sure. All right, next up. Okay. Let's talk about the DNC autopsy. Okay, so about a year ago, the DNC wrote a document called the 2024 Autopsy. And what it was a list of reasons that Kamala lost 2024. You know, I think this is kind of a waste of time because the reasons are pretty self-evident, right? Joe Biden fucked her over at every possible opportunity. She was not a particularly inspiring candidate, and so the more people got to know her, the less they liked her. And she was inheriting a whole bunch of social conditions that as vice president, she was at least partially responsible for. She refused to cooperate on a whole host of issues that would have gotten people out, like Gaza. And as a result, you know, people didn't get out, right? So this autopsy has not been released. And pretty much everyone expected the reason it hadn't been released is because it identified, as many polls have in the interim since the election, that crucial districts in the swing state of Michigan were specifically lost because of Kamala's unwillingness to speak at all about the ongoing genocide in Palestine. Everyone was 100% sure the reason that this autopsy wasn't being released was because it was such an embarrassment to the centrist wing of the party that wants to continue to, you know, hang with the Cheneys and punch left as much as possible. Well, it turns out that's not what happened. So DNC chair Ken Martin has released the autopsy. He said, listen, in the name of sort of transparency, I want the autopsy out. I want people to know what happened, okay? It wasn't because it failed, Kamala failed to condemn Gaza. The autopsy wasn't released because it was bad. It was just unfinished. It wasn't a good piece of work. It contains many errors. To Martin's point about the document not being ready for prime time, it contains a lot of errors and curious inclusions, even some that are puzzling to have in a draft. For instance, it lists 2 separate vote percentages for the North Carolina GOP gubernatorial candidate Mark Robinson, 45 and 42.7, neither of which was his actual share, 40.1. It at one point lifts up Washington Governor Bob Ferguson and is an example of a candidate who did the right things, before later noting he actually underperformed Harris. It misspells the names of politicians like Republican former Kentucky Governor Matt Brevin and Democratic former New Jersey Governor John Corzine. No mention of Gaza or Israel at all. Let me see if I can find. This person is like, listen, they just used AI to write it. Let me see if I can find the actual thing. Oh, man. Am I going to have to click through one of these? I am. And they published it with liner notes as well, okay? So, here. Introduction, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this report analyzes a range of publicly and commercially available data. No source material or data provided. Oh, good. All right, okay, well, that's what you want to see. We analyze a range of data. No data provided. Executive summary. This section was not provided by the author. Oh, good. Awesome. Yeah, this is good. And 270,000 votes across 4 states decided the presidency. Numbers appear inaccurate based on public data. Oh, my God. There was approximately $500 million in outside spending. No evidence provided. The early resignation of Speaker John Boehner in 2014. He announced his resignation in the fall of 2015. Oh, man. Nearly 3,000 people stormed the United States Capitol building, leading to the deaths of 5 people, including one Capitol police officer who was beaten to death by the insurrectionists. I don't remember that happening. I remember the storming the Capitol part. I don't remember 6 deaths. What? Okay. Democrats netted 2 seats in the House. Data appears to be inaccurate. Every election cycle since 2008 has reflected increasing polarization in our national politics. Analysis not supported by publicly available data. It's the future, stupid. No sourcing provided for several claims in this section. Oh, good. Appears to conflate family and sick leave. This was a blatant attempt by the Republican power base to take advantage of name recognition and tough economic conditions to push through an unqualified candidate whose job would have been a little more than rubber stamping the president's agenda. In 2022, Joe Biden was president. Oh, man. Good. That's kind of what you want to be fucking up here. What happened? No evidence provided. Introduction. This section was not provided. Overview. This section was not provided. States which had consistently and reliably voted for Democratic candidates, including Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin, voted for Trump. 3 of these states voted for Trump in 2016. Trump won the election by little more than 2 million votes, meaning the election was swayed by 0.15% of the votes cast across the country. Analysis not supported by the data. The office of governor was on the ballot in 11 states, missing Delaware. Democrats were able to hang on and win in only 2, Washington and North Carolina. Correct number is 3. No Delaware. This is good, man. This is good. Oh, my God. Awesome. It's just a horrible document. The most incompetent thing I've seen in a very long time. It provides essentially no information of any value. I'll give some examples. It's missing a lot. It's insanely obsessed with Josh Stein. Nearly all of the battleground analysis is a comparison between Stein and Harris. In fact, comparing Harris to governors is like the main thing it does. So much ink was spilled on Democrats' problems with young men. This is all the report says on it, the entire thing. Young men of color, Harris's steepest losses. Stein's results suggest it's possible to win women and compete with men. Oh, man. Awesome, dude. Guess who liked it? Oh, I know I'm going to click this and get mad. Third way. This is exactly what we've been saying. The autopsy draft released today validates the case we've been making. No, it doesn't. It doesn't do anything. All right. Next up. Okay. Listen, he's kind of still got it. Trump was asked this weekend if he's going to attend his son's wedding.
Are you attending your son's wedding this weekend, by the way?
He'd like me to go, but it's going to be just a small little private affair, and I'm going to try and make it. I'm in the midst. I said, you know, this is not good timing for me. I have a thing called Iran and other things. That's one I can't win on. If I do attend, I get killed. If I don't attend, I get killed. By the fake news, of course.
There was an assassination attempt while he was there, so what did he know?
Talking about no, but he's got a very person who I've known for a long time, and hopefully they're gonna have a great marriage.
There's a lot in this one, of course. We can't just blow past it. There's so much to talk about. First and foremost, he'd like me to go, but I have this little thing called Iran. This is really good. Second, of course, this guy's gut. I can't believe this guy's gut. Listen, as a boy who's getting increasingly rotund, I got to tell you, you got to pick your shirts smarter than that. That is all gut, and it is so tight, you can see the outline of his belly button, which is an outie. This is actual gut maxing. Go get checked for an umbilical hernia or an inguinal hernia. That's unbelievable. The people are human meat shields. I mean, this guy will shield a lot. And listen to how he talks about his potential daughter-in-law.
No, but he's got a very person who I've known for a long time, and hopefully they're going to have a great marriage.
He's got a very person I've known for a long time. He's got a very beautiful wife. No, he's got a very person I've known for a very long time. Oh my God. Good. He ended up not going to his wedding, by the way. He was like, fuck you, Don Jr. I'm staying here to get shot at. All right, next up. Okay. Dude, we got to do cook for yourself discourse again. So I guess I ended up a part of this as well. I had a post go randomly viral. This is a weird one because, like, it wasn't viral. I just posted it to like 500 likes, and then it ended up getting 14K. This is just nothing. We're doing, once again, discourse about cooking at home. The reason we're doing discourse about cooking at home is because Kevin O'Leary went on some podcast and was like, these fucking millennials and Gen Z are spending $20 for lunch. Which, first off, yes. What do you want me to say? Yes. But second off, a bunch of boomers started posting stuff like this. I brown bag it 4 days a week. Anyone complaining about the cost of fast food can fuck off. I'm sorry. You can actually eat better than Wonder Bread, ham, Pirate's Booty, water. A bird posted this. Yeah, no, not fantastic. I really would not do that. You know, I posted some stuff here for insanely frugal meals. I ate frugally for a very long time because I had to, and it sucks, but I got really good at it, and there's a lot of really interesting, varied things that you can make. Obviously, you are going to be better served by bringing lunch than by buying it, but there's nothing wrong with buying lunch every so often. I think that both Kevin O'Leary is insane for saying the reason you're poor is you're spending $20 on lunch, and you're probably spending too much money on lunch. I mean, I know I am, right? But this guy, who actually is a known quantity on twitter.com, posted this, which is his fantastic meal that you can eat if you're looking to save time and money, okay? Okay, kids. 1 pound chicken breast, 1 bell pepper, 1 onion, 1 cup soy sauce, 1 tablespoon curry powder, and a package of microwavable rice. You can cook your rice. Dice chicken, pepper, and onion. Stir fry chicken and onion till brown. Add bell pepper. After a few minutes, add mix of soy sauce and curry powder with rice. That's 3 meals. Okay, so this is not actually a meal. You might be thinking this is chicken and rice. It is, in fact, soup. This is a soy sauce soup. Do not drink a cup of soy sauce. What are you talking about? That's That's as much sodium as you're intended to drink over the course of your life. Do you like my reply? What do you got? None of that is beating this. Dude, boxed cake, baby. Oh, man. It's sodium maxing for real, for real. Oh, man. It's the soy sauce baby all grown up. It really is. Probably way too much soy sauce here. A half cup is probably more than enough. Buddy, I think maybe even less than that. Perhaps even less than that. Oh my God. I love eating a third of a chicken breast for dinner. Wash it down with a full, refreshing cup of soy sauce. A third pound of chicken meat isn't good enough for you? No, it's not. I'm a big boy. I'm growing. All right, next up. Okay, we got to do this one.
So what's your take?
White people should not be allowed to sit on stoops in Bed-Stuy.
Wow, 100% man. Oh, disagree.
All right, so I got to tell you, we as a human species got to move past Subway takes. I can't take this fucking guy.
Let the white people sit on the stoop.
Oh my God.
They want to sit on the stoop. Let them sit on the damn stoop.
It looks bad.
It does look bad. It's aesthetically, it's not as good.
It's aesthetically not as good, especially for Bed-Stuy as a neighborhood. Those historic brownstones and just everything about it. I mean, I have lived in Bed-Stuy for 12 years, and I too do not sit on my stoop. I take one for the team, and
A lot going on here. First off, it's awesome to be like historically minority community of Bed-Stuy is cheapened by white people appropriating sitting on a stoop. But the second thing here is for her to be like, and I as a white person don't sit on the stoop.
I feel like as more and more white people are moving into Bed-Stuy and messing up the vibes and having like our favorite
The vibes, you've been there for 12 years. You also are messing up the vibes.
bars and our favorite places closed down, they should not be inviting all their friends and sitting on the stoop.
So even you, out of respect as a brown woman, you're like, I'm not going to sit on the stoop because I'm not black?
Yeah.
That's really true. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. Oh, man. I can't believe I had to go this far down. Let Stoop Kid sit on his stoop, man. This is like woke 1.0 shit. She's like 10 years too late. If there's one thing woke transplants hate, it's other transplants. Listen, I'm sitting my white ass down for this one and listening to the people who made Bed-Stuy what it is, and by that I mean coastal elite podcasters. All right,
You know what? I 100% agree.
Nice.
But, oh, God, do I?
dude, who cares? Why do we care about this guy's opinion?
I have a lot of white fans out there.
Yeah, the only people who watch this show, idiot.
I just want my white fans to know that I love you, I care about you, I support you.
Me too. My
What about your white enemies?
white fans.
Do you have white fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we both appreciate our white fans.
I mean, white supremacy is alive and well, you know?
We worked hard on it.
What? Okay, so if
Why did he say what? He was like, what? It is?
you're white and you live in Bed-Stuy, you can sit in the backyard, but you can't sit on the stoop.
And you definitely can't sit on the stoop
On the backyard.
with more than two others.
Okay, wait, now what's going on?
And do you think that this is an it's like aesthetically just looks bad?
I think it's rude to the history of the place.
I f with this, alright. I'm totally in. I'm moving back to Bed-Stuy though.
You and I can have coffee in my backyard.
I'm gonna sit on the stoop. I'm passing. I can pass.
As what? What is going on here? Oh my god.
As what?
As black.
What?
If I sat on the stoop in Bed-Stuy, no one would say a goddamn word. They're not gonna go look at the white guy sitting on the stoop. They're gonna go, "What's up, brother?"
Is he an insane person? What is going on?
I feel like, yeah, you're not white, so that you're sort of in the middle zone, but
I
you're
was
definitely
born
not
in
passing.
Africa. I am good to live in Bed-Stuy and to sit on the stoop.
Hold up. I'm Googling it. Egyptian.
Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Did you program him to say that, or did he decide to say that? Oh, man. MBT, I think you could pass. As what? Oh, God. All right. Holy moly. Next up. Okay, this is fucking awesome. You guys familiar with the David protein bar? The plot thickens with respect to the David protein bar. COD 2. Okay. So the reason I know about the David protein bar is because of an ongoing lawsuit that talks about Mean Girls. All right. So let's start with a little background about Mean Girls. Are you guys familiar with Mean Girls? Mean Girls is a great film. You should all watch Mean Girls. In Mean Girls, one story beat is that in an attempt to sabotage the super skinny queen of the school, they trick her into eating these protein bars. And they're like, oh, it helps you lose weight, but it gets her fatter and fatter and fatter, right? I actually watched Mean Girls like a week and a half ago because I was with a friend who hadn't seen it. And we were like, oh my God, let's watch Mean Girls. It still holds up. It's great. Anyway, these bars claim to have just an insane amount of protein in them. An amount of protein that's just not possible, I guess I would say. One bar purports to have 150 calories and like something like 30 grams of protein. It's just like absurd. So this lawsuit is a class action about the calorie and fat content described on this bar, right? And the lawsuit claims independent analysis has the calorie count of these bars at about double of what it actually says on the bar. So this puts David in a precarious spot. They are like currently here we go. Yeah. The lawsuit's been dismissed, but now David is known as the bar that lies to people about how many calories are in it. So what do? You know, even if the lawsuit isn't around anymore, their reputation is permanently sullied. Well, don't worry. They've found the next hot protein-rich food item. It's called tinned fish. We are selling you a revolution in portable protein, cod 2. Wild-caught Atlantic cod, now designed to go anywhere. I mean, yeah, it probably is. I feel like can't we already get that? Boiled cod, slightly more protein per calorie than our bars. David. It's actually really easy to get codfish. Oh, man. What's next? Sliced bread? Sliced bread. I read slightly in my mind. I'm not checking out. I got 3 minutes to check on Jillian, chat. Calm down. You people are horrible at following directions. All right, next up. Let's talk about Fetterman. Dude. Fetterman's not doing too good. So John Fetterman, you guys aren't familiar, is, I would say, probably the smartest guy alive. He has done this weird rightward turn, become like the most pro-Israel senator of all time in the last like 6 months after having a stroke. Do with that what you will. But what I also like is that he is still delusional. This is the blowback Fetterman has received from Democratic voters has fueled the rumors that he might switch parties. His net approval rating among Pennsylvania Democrats has dropped 108 points since 2023. It's a massive swing, and Fetterman has had trouble adjusting. Last summer, Fetterman called a rare meeting with senior staff to ruminate about his political future. The presidency still intrigued him. 4 staffers say he used to openly talk about running for president, but it had been a bruising few months. He floated something more realistic: vice president on the Democratic Party's 2028 presidential ticket. Almost all of us had our jaws on the floor like, are you out of your fucking mind? You don't do your job, you can't raise any money, and your entire party hates you. You know, if only they would say that. Oh, man. Okay. Next up. Okay. We got to talk about the mask. So, this guy is on Fox News and looks like he's wearing a mask. Okay, there's video of him talking. Let me hear. Do they have the video? Here it is. Oh, get in closer there. So you can see the bottom seam of the mask is moving with his mouth. So this kicked off like an entire day of people being like, this is a reptilian, this guy's a shapeshifter, the real guy's dead, this is a lookalike. All right, I hate to be like this. This is a lighting trick. This is actually just a lighting trick. I wish it was something cool and funny and interesting, but it's a lighting trick. It's that he's being lit simultaneously from 2 different directions, which causes this illusion. It's a lighting trick. I wish it was a mask. That would be crazy. It's a mask, sorry. If it was a mask, the hyper-realistic masks end here at the titties so that this doesn't happen. It's unfortunately a lighting trick. I think it would be cool if it was a mask, though. All right, let me go bother my wife. It's a lizard man. We agree. All right, I'm back. All right, next up. Dude, this one is really rough.
This isn't easy to say, but I believe the creator of Goofy Gets Minnie Pregnant has stolen plot elements from a different AI video.
No.
Check it out.
He said that was the last time.
Relax. He's never gonna find out about us.
Compelling stuff, but watch this.
This is the last time. I can't keep going down this road.
Relax, baby. He's never gonna find out.
Okay. It's one small plot element. It was otherwise an awesome AI video. No big deal, right? But there are too many parallels to ignore.
I'll see you soon.
No, this can't be. I'm pregnant! Oh my god, I'm actually pregnant with a nice baby!
So maybe these AI videos aren't as high quality and thoughtfully produced as we've always believed.
No, I
Once
just don't
noticed
believe
this,
it.
It got me thinking about the iconic group lovemaking scene in Business Banana.
Look at you, working so hard. Let's make this easier for you.
I can't even walk.
Sorry, but this is a blatant ripoff of this beloved classic.
I want you all at once.
And again, look where that one goes.
Oh my god, it's positive, but I have no idea who the father is!
I mean, do AI artists even care about originality anymore? Look, I know Meow Kitten 007 is a legend, but if he's borrowing his great ideas from other creators, he's not a visionary. He's just a common thief. Sorry, that was harsh. Obviously, there's lots of impressive work being done in the AI filmmaking world.
I'm going to run a marathon on the moon!
Okay, that's cool.
And who can forget this tearjerker?
What is this white liquid doing in this cup, Urena? Explain to me now. I don't know. Get out of my house. After today, I don't know you anymore.
What?
Yeah, AI is pretty cool after all. So I'd like to extend an apology to...
Honey, I'm home.
Oh no, my husband, a big triangle, is home. Octagon, out the window. Phew.
Pretty funny video, huh? If you
Yeah.
enjoyed it, give me a follow. Imagine
Okay.
what adventures we'll have in the future.
Okay, I will. Oh, man. It is shocking to me how many of these AI videos are exactly this plot. Like, the fruit gets the other fruit pregnant, or like a knife gets a spoon pregnant, or like a baseball bat gets a football helmet pregnant. Mickey Mouse gets Minnie Mouse pregnant. You know. White man been here? I think it actually is. All right, next up. Okay. First funny thing Colbert did just dropped. A day after ending The Late Show on CBS, Stephen Colbert returned to TV. So if you don't know what's going on here, CBS pulled The Late Show for a number of reasons. But the most important one is that Trump got mad at it and threatened to remove their license if they didn't, allegedly. So his last show was last night, and he shows up the day after to host a public access show only in Monroe.
Hello. Also welcome. It's time for another edition of Only in Monroe. I'm your guest, host, Stephen Colbert.
It kind of goes off the rails immediately.
This song, are they drinking the whole thing?
He's just like, they get drunk with their friends. Eminem shows up. Steve Buscemi shows up. Fucking Jeff Daniels. This is just monstrous. I don't know if you're familiar. One thing Stephen Colbert would always do on his show is ask people their favorite sandwich. And Jeff Daniels' sandwich is the worst sandwich I've ever heard in my entire life. And so they made it on the show. And honestly, more of this, man. What happened to Stephen Colbert being annoying for annoying's sake? The late night thing was horrifying. Worse than the mayo and onion sandwich? Yes, by a lot. Jeff Daniels sandwich. All right. The Jeff Daniels sandwich is a pita bread, creamy peanut butter, cheddar and sour cream potato chip, and barbecue sauce sandwich. You take a whole pita, spread half with peanut butter, you put on cheddar and sour cream chips, top it with barbecue sauce, then fold it over. Oh, in fact, actually, we have a sandwiches of history attempt.
Welcome to Sandwiches of History. Today we're doing a sandwich from entertainment history. So the actor Jeff Daniels was on The Late Show with Stephen Colbert the other night doing the Colbert questionnaire, and the first question, as we all know on that questionnaire, is what is the best sandwich? His answer was interesting because I could see it working, so I couldn't tell if he was joking or not. So let's make Jeff Daniels' favorite sandwich. All right, so for the Jeff Daniels sandwich, we take a pita bread and we spread creamy peanut butter 1/4 inch thick on half of it.
Jesus, man, this already looks dire as
And we're
fuck.
going to take these cheddar sour cream ruffles, crumple them all up over it. Then he says put on barbecue sauce. He says Sweet Baby Ray's, but I don't have that laying around. He said I could use a barbecue sauce of choice. I'm using Kinder's Founder's Reserve.
Specifies the barbecue sauce and it's Sweet Baby Ray's. You absolutely must use Great Value barbecue sauce.
And a good amount of it. And then we just fold it over. Okay, let's give this
fucking
Jeff
horrible,
Daniels'
dude.
favorite sandwich a go. So as you might remember, I recently did a little test where I did barbecue sauce with peanut butter for a sandwich on its own, and it was quite tasty. So I think that combination is great. The addition of the cheddar sour cream chips, it's pretty good.
Fuck.
I do want to try and plus it up though.
He'll save this.
And add some green onions. Okay.
Yes, of course.
Okay, let's give this Jeff Daniels' favorite sandwich plussed up with some green onions. A go. So yeah, the green onion is going really well with the peanut butter, really well with the barbecue sauce, and really well with the cheddar and sour cream chips. This is actually quite tasty. All right, so the original Jeff Daniels sandwich, it worked. I thought it might work based on the barbecue sauce peanut butter experiment I did a while back, and it does work. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 7. Plussed up with the green onions, 7.5. Definitely gonna finish that, and yeah, I might make this again, especially the plussed up version. Go figure. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Well, now I might actually try it. Fuck. It can't be as good as the onion sandwich. Look, here, we'll have an onion off. Where's the onion sandwich that I know and love? James Beard onion sandwich, that's the one.
Welcome to
What does he give this?
See you tomorrow. Solid thing. It's a really tasty thing. I would eat a full plate of those. Put black pepper on them. Absolutely a 10 snack sandwich. That is delicious. I will be making this again.
It gets a 10. Do you understand how hard it is to get a 10 on this show? Oh my God. Okay, next up. Perhaps the most unsettling moment of The Muppet Show was in 1977, when Jim Henson invited Swiss mime troupe Mummenschanz to perform. Don't fuck. He just worked on that. Oh my God. Oh, that's pretty impressive. That was quick. Okay. Maybe I am out of my mind here. I think this is fucking awesome. I think this is really cool. The first time I watched this, I was so shocked by the comments because I was like, what an interesting and unique act. Like, it's fucking funny, right? But the comments are like, what the fuck is this? It's so weird, but I'm like, no, I think it's cool. See the end of it here. And they both turn into birds. And they make these faces real quick, by the way. I'm impressed by the speed of the thing. They're just smashing each other here at the end. Why they got their feet out? That's just the way it is. I don't know. I enjoyed this. I do like people being like, this is too heady for me. It was on a show for babies. The Muppet Show wasn't for babies. It was for well-adjusted families. I could see finding it scary if I was a child. I could see that too. I guess that's fair. All right, next up. Okay, this whips ass. So we are currently in the throes of a months-long drama about K-pop bands. So the thing about K-pop is the production on K-pop is so good. It's so enjoyable. But they have not yet made a good K-pop song. And a lot of that is because the lyrics are horse shit to all of them. In fact, Hooligan is currently trending in the United States. Great example of what I'm talking about. But one thing that is kind of the central focus of this month's long drama is K-pop is in many ways adopting aesthetics from American hip-hop. All right? And, you know, American hip-hop is the result of hundreds of years of musical evolution by black people. And so it's a bunch of people are like, it's kind of weird to see a bunch of Korean people just lift it at point of resolution and just try and drop an aesthetic in without any understanding of, you know, the underlying elements. And Hooligan, I think, is a great example of this. That song is so cynical, man. It's totally cynical. But one exceptionally funny thing is this song by Fly to the Sky. So if you're Korean, you probably can't say the N-word in your K-pop songs that include a rap. All right? However, in Korean, there is a pronoun, nega, which is close. So this band has figured out a way to switch to Korean for one word. Honestly, incredible way to game the system. To be clear, incredible way to game the system here. It's subtle. It's a little subtle. It's a little subtle. Oh my God. Oh, good. Good God. Like, who knows? Ah, man. It's not even used in the sentence right? Well, just threw it in there. When that punk they leaves you. Okay. Next up. Okay, this is so good. My ex payout analytics for the period. $32 for 9 million impressions, all original content. $41 for 4.3 impressions, the previous pay period, more than 2 times but less pay. Bullshit, by the way. I can't believe that. You know what, though? Let's see what their original content is. Okay, like, let's at least see the original content. Oh.
You put Beyonce in a nightclub, and then you put like a 21-year-old beautiful woman in the nightclub.
Would men rather date Beyonce or a random 21-year-old? What do you think?
Who's like works at a fast food restaurant. Who do you think the men in the nightclub would rather date, Beyonce or the 21-year-old?
Beyonce, I think they think she's more attractive.
Because of her job?
Yeah, because she's world famous.
Because she's famous. You
and
think
they can flex when they're with her.
I can just tell you my perspective. The 21-year-old is going to be more desirable to 99% of the men.
Thanks, dude. So you're asking to yourself, like, what's the original content? It's clips of the podcast. Good content, cool. I love this podcast. This podcast's fantastic. Have you ever seen this podcast, by the way? What it is this guy will get like 5 of the dumbest women he can find into a room and then pump them full of galaxy gas, and then he'll say things like, "Do you think women are as smart as men?" And they'll be like, yeah. And they'll be like, let me actually tell you what the facts say. According to my calculations, they are not smarter than men, you dumb bitch. And they go, oh, man. Oh, no. You got me.
Ooh.
7.
2.
I didn't really keep track.
Guess, I guess.
I don't know, like 10, maybe?
Lord, I don't know. I've been promiscuous since I was 13, so probably at least 30.
5 men, 2 women. I'll give you this the last 10 years, 4. Say none.
Well, in the last 3 hours, I haven't f***ed anybody, so I guess I'm a virgin.
Gotcha. Also, he's doing this to a room full of women who are like 2, 5. Like, those are normal numbers. Like, what are you talking about? Well, I guess. Oh, man. Wild math fails? Oh, my God. Next up. Okay. From one insane podcast guy to the next, we move now to Caleb Hammer. I'm a big fan of Caleb Hammer. I call him the Hammer because his name is Caleb Hammer. And he lays down the law with his iron fist. Caleb Hammer. I call him Caleb Get Hammered because I'd like to share a beer with the freaking guy. Me and Caleb Hammer go way back. I fucked him in college. No, that's not true. That's not true. I had standards. All right, so Caleb Hammer is quote tweeting someone today. It says Caleb Hammer literally doesn't have a real job, but yells at people on his podcast why they don't make $200,000 a year. Had a real job for 90% of my adult life. Bah, 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 bah. These freaks are immune from accountability. Who the fuck are you calling freak? Okay, well, Ubel is kind of a special case, yeah. Ubel is a little bit of a freak. To be honest, Ubel, to be clear, Ubel is, yeah. You look at the Ultimate Nightmare, it is actually a little freakish, yeah. Is he quoting the wrong guy? No, this is actually at Ubel. They don't follow me. Oh, no. I've fucked up Ubel. That's the real Ubel. It is the real Ubel. But what if you stopped eating McDonald's? True. All right, next up. Okay, we got to talk about Hassan. Where is it? Oh, no. No, where is it? No. Okay. Federal officials subpoena political streamer Hassan Piker. All right, first and foremost, I think I have to say, I denounce Hassan Piker. You know, I truly think Hassan Piker is everything that is wrong with today's streamer culture. And that is because he refuses to collab with Will of the Council, available now anywhere you get your podcasts. I'd fucking subpoena him twice for all I care until he shows up on a bonus episode. But what's going on here? So when we announced we were going to send a nuclear weapon at Cuba and explode the entire nation, a significant amount of leftist political influencers went to Cuba to deliver aid. This was a huge problem because most of defeating leftism online amounts to being like, oh, so you think these people are being mistreated? Well, why don't you do something about it? So instead, they had to spend the week being like, oh, they're doing something about it performatively. Anyway, so he is being investigated for potentially breaking the law with respect to his aid delivery to Cuba. That's what's going on here. I think probably I don't have to tell you that that's monstrous. That's horrifying. The concept that the government can start subpoenaing streamers for being like insufficiently patriotic is freakish as shit. But it's resulted in a couple of weeks of the smartest people online posting things like this. Shouts out to Neera Tandon, friend of the pod. I am an adult, so I can say the Trump admin weaponizing the justice system against dissenters on its Cuba policy is wrong. I can also say people who encouraged people not to vote for Kamala were fascist enablers. And it's ironic they are expecting the Dems they attack regularly to defend them. And I can also understand people uncommitted on this topic because they don't want to support the lesser of two evils. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I know that it's wrong to, send Hassan Piker to Guantanamo Bay, but he also made a post that I disagreed with. And by the way, he did not make a post that they disagreed with. Dem incompetence led us to Trump twice. The left has never stopped opposing Trump. This insane convo only exists on this website. Most people are mad at Dems for not doing enough. The response, Hassan Piker did not support Kamala Harris. All right. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, damn it. It's in the quotes. So nowhere in this clip does he encourage people not to vote for Kamala Harris. So what ends up happening is she goes, oh, I just watched the clip. I retract my statement at Sam Cedar. And it's like, why are you tagging him? This is the guy you're talking shit on right here. I guess she saw the Jillian Michaels AI clip and felt bad for him. She doesn't want the smoke? I guess, man. I don't know. I guess what I would say is, despite the fact that Hasanabi and I fundamentally disagree on huge matters of civic importance, I think that he should show up on Will of the Council. He thinks the opposite. This is like the freakiest thing ever. We're going after a streamer that says things we don't like on Twitch. That's unbelievable, right? We've said it time and time again, but we are getting to streamer nation. It's like the reason all these, like the VP is showing up on Kick streams is because that's all they care about anymore, is being popular on Twitch.tv. Freakish. MBT's just jealous that Danny pays more attention to Hassan streams than his. Well, that'd be impossible. Danny's literally on a Hassan stream all day, every day. All right, next up. Donald Trump says the U.S. has experimental drugs that can bring dead people back to life. Is that how he keeps coming back? That's how they got him after COVID? Damn. Put it in the water like Ozempic. What are you talking about? Give us the drugs. All right, next up. This is so rough. Bryce Harper with the most abominable toothpaste application I've ever seen. All right, let's watch this.
Grossest thing ever. Comes from me. But I love it. You have a chance. Buy one.
There's the toothbrush. All right, there's the toothbrush spotted. All right, let's watch this. Okay, what is he doing? Already there's a problem. This is not how you do toothpaste. What is he doing already?
Toothbrush, toothpaste. Also, another thing I love about the West Coast.
that's the thing is, I bet it probably works. Oh my God. No way, dude. That's demonic. He didn't graduate high school. He was not learning toothpaste and Nutella tricks. Holy shit. Okay. Couple more. This one this is an ad. on Twitter. Okay. Pepsi used to advertise on here, man. This comes from Pepper Cave 1488. Hamburger helper cheeseburger macaroni. Ingredients: enriched flour, blah, 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 all this stuff. Uncle Helper cheeseburger mac. Ingredients: organic pasta shells, freeze-dried cheddar cheese, freeze-dried milk, blah, 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 blah. Peppercave.com. Taste the base. Nice logo. Oh, don't worry. Uncle Helper is based and clean. It offers the convenience of goy slop, but it's made by white people, so it's not full of bullshit. Save $14.88 with code It's the Jews. It's all happening here on X.com, the everything fucking app, dude. It is all happening here at X.com, the everything app. Can we try it? We are not going to try fucking Uncle Helper cheeseburger mac. Uncle Helper cheeseburger mac. No, we are not. Holy fuck. Oh, God. It's for you, dog. It's lit. Okay, but I'm Uncle Funkle. Uncle Fuckle. Okay. From one side of crazy people to the other, we now have that fucking twink on my feed again. So this is from Basil Link of Sunshine, 23 years old now. I remember when this kid couldn't drink. I was like, when this person turns 21, I'll get to stop seeing them on here anymore because they'll chill out. Americans are expressing some of the deepest, broadest, and stubbornest economic pessimism ever recorded. This says the perfect vibe session is here to say. Okay? So, if you're familiar with the concept of a vibe session, it was, I would say, economic theory, but that's probably giving it a little too much credit. It was a bit that was purported to be true by all of the fucking weird neolibs on this site. And their argument was that we weren't in a recession. Instead, people just sort of felt like we were. Like the price of things was generally stable, or wages were caught up with it, despite the fact that people feel like they're doing worse, right? Now, it was one thing to do this when Biden was president, and it was obviously not true. It's funnier to do it now when, like, gas is $400 a barrel and, like, you have to suck someone off to get your groceries. And, of course, economically, nothing points to this being true at all. I don't want to spend all day pointing to graphs. But the short of it is, people are so crazy unemployed that you wouldn't believe it. And yet they're saying nearly every American who wants a job has one. And the stock market is booming. Thank God the fucking stock market is booming. Nearly every American who wants a job has one. If you want to know what that refers to, it's that if you have a PhD, you're running DoorDash. Well, you're employed enough. You're employed enough for the graphs, dude. You're employed enough for the graphs. I don't know. Americans are underemployed at a rate higher than ever before, you know. The stratification of wealth is more than it has ever been in the history of time, you know. Things aren't perfect. but I can't come up with a coherent explanation for why people are this down about an economy this good. Because it's not as good as you think it is, and if they mention that it isn't, you say, actually, the graphs disprove you. Oh, man. Yeah, also, I do like, they did stop sharing unemployment numbers. I love the concept of Vibe Session because you think it would be about macroeconomic wealth indicators and how they're flawed, but instead it's about how people are lying about being poor. I like this one. At what point into every subsequent year being a record high of homelessness in America are you people willing to admit you're reading the fucking metrics wrong? It's a child. You're arguing with a child. We never should have given this person attention. They're a child. Give them 10 years, they'll grow out of it. You just shouldn't have let a child speak. Children should be seen and not heard. Ideally not seen. All right, just a couple more here, I think. Yeah, just this is the last one. Folks, you still got it. Human Pet Guy says, people on Blue Sky are just mixing up old Tumblr lore and preemptively blocking anyone who tries to contradict them. I never had a cannibal phrenology controversy. I'm on the fence about whether phrenology even works. God, I love him. I love him so much. I know he's bad for me, but I miss him. Oh, oh thank you, Harpo Gaming. I appreciate that. Well, yeah, we can do the one you're linking here. I'll do the silverware stealing roommate. Okay. Roommate of 3+ years just moved out and took all the fucking silverware and kitchen utensils. Ooh, hell is hot. Got everything out to make some eggs and these drawers are empty. What the hell? Was your roommate an extraordinary hater or did they really need a bunch of silverware and kitchen utensils? She's very particular. Like if she technically owns something, even stuff she bought for the house communally, she'll make sure to remind you of it. So when she moved out, I'm assuming she just swept through the house going, mine, 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 technically mine, mine, Lamau. When she moved out, she took her stuff with her? Is that? She moved out, she took her stuff with her? Sounds like you should have brought some silverware for yourself, buddy. That's what you do when you move out. I don't... What are you talking about? Oh, man. Okay. Oh, my God. All right. I do want to do one more, which is I want to do Gooseworks. Like, oh, they deleted it. These are so good. I'm trying to find a tweet that completely summarizes the entire situation. I'm going to get to it. The fallout is too widespread. I'm trying to find, please. This post is unavailable. Come back. Okay, here we go. All right. Chat, I deign to tell you that Gooseworks is racist. And also hates women. This was great news to me because I am both racist and hate women. Unfortunately. All right, so who's Gooseworks? Gooseworks is the creator of the Amazing Digital Circus and a bunch of other really good videos. I like Little Runmo. I like the Meatball Man. He's my favorite. Aren't you the Amazing Digital Circus fan? It's childlike enough for you to be into. Die. You like the stupidest shit too, Rebecca. I am not an Amazing Digital Circus fan. It's not something I have really strong opinions on. I watched the first one. I was like, this is clearly for people who are a little younger than me. It's, I don't need to be a part of it. But I have watched from afar as the fandom just gets worse and worse and worse. It's one of those things where, like, the concept of fandom really has to be evaluated at some point, and ideally destroyed. But because the series is ending and the finale got leaked and some people are disappointed with it, it's now time to do the thing we love to do, which is figure out a way where an ending that was disappointing to some people is actually indicative of a larger problematic thing that the creator did. Like, you can't not like something anymore. It has to be woke to not like it, right? So, here's some bangers about Gooseworks. First off, I want to say I stand unequivocally behind the developer of indie RPG Cordioid, Astrobiologist, who said, if you sincerely think Gooseworks deserves this for making a shitty joke 7 years ago and apologizing for it and explicitly telling anyone using racism in her defense to go fuck themselves, you just hate trans women, dog. I'm sorry. That's correct. That's true. Yes. But here's the smoking guns against Gooseworks. Are you ready? All right, here we go. What I'm saying is, I love violence against women. I can't help it. I've heard enough. She's evil. My ultimate evil ploy is to evolve past the need for female characters. My ultimate evil ploy to evolve past the need for female characters is moving along excellently. Ha 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 ha. She even says that she's evil in the tweet. She's obviously evil. Having female characters is a ploy to get higher viewership. If I could have it my way, I'd make nothing. This one's just good. This one's just really good. And having female characters was a mistake also. Correct. That is a good place to start a queer up. Are you Gooseworks? I'm kind of thinking maybe I am, but she isn't just misogynistic. She's also racist. Let's see her racist things she's said. Just a general curiosity. When you're with super close friends who know you well, do you make horrible, edgy jokes you would never think of making in public or around anyone who wouldn't know you're joking? Yes, sometimes, or no. Goose, this is something we should be worried about because a lot of artists are being revealed to make very racist jokes behind the scenes. This is kind of making me nervous, says FartLover1000. I'm not going to lie and pretend I don't make super edgy jokes around close friends. I think absurd, shocking stuff is funny. I get why people don't like the humor in it, which is why I'd never make jokes around people who aren't comfortable with them. That's like not reassuring at all. As someone who's black, I'm going to have to unfollow you for this one. I grew up with your videos, so this is really hard to hear. Also, being racist isn't humor. It's called being racist. The humor I find in offensive jokes isn't that I think saying horrible things about minorities is funny. It's I'm imagining the absurdity of it and the stupidity of someone who would legitimately say it. It's like, imagine someone actually saying this in this situation, which is also why I clarify around super close friends, because they would know you well enough to know you don't actually believe stuff like this. What does it say about me if all my tweet drafts are just really edgy jokes that would lose me any professional position I currently have? I'm sorry, Gooseworks, you have to be killed. You must be destroyed. I'm sorry. There's no other alternative. It's over. It's just over. Also, it is amazing. I've never heard someone so perfectly put into print how I feel doing this type of shit. Is no. The joke is, imagine if someone actually said this. Imagine, the joke is, what if there was someone who believed and said this? I was like, wow, she really hit the nail on the head there. No, you actually meant it. That is true. That is actually true. Oh, man. When Farfa says, I'm anti-Semitic, I go, Wow, dude. A lot of creators have been anti-Semitic recently. That hurts real deep. I don't know, man. I just... My radical take is I think she just shouldn't have answered. I hate to be like, the actual truth of the matter is Gooseworks, you're above this. Don't talk to your fans. It's a huge mistake. You can't be talking to your fans like that. Oh, man. Okay. Fine, we'll do the fucking jack off one. All right, last one. Literally last one. We're hiring 10 masturbation consultants. $2,000 a month to test our new daily guided masturbation feature and document the effects on stress, sleep, and mood. Yes, it's real. Yes, you get paid. I'm in. Halfman says, so we all did this, right? Whoo! We'll be touching you in the coming days. We'll be touching and coming. Why are you tagging Danny? Jerk off Danny, man. He's great at it. All right, thus ends Freax.